invasion, and occupation, immortal technique, the evil genius DJ Green Lantern. And you're now in a state of guerrilla warfare. It's been spread by the superpowers of the industry.
If you get one big change made, others will follow. Oh yeah, that's so easy. Just do it.
I was just curious because I couldn't agree that more. A lot of money is wasted through war, and I think a lot of people voted for Obama specifically because of his anti-war rhetoric. We're going to get out of Iraq. We're going to, but now I'm reading that we're doubling the troop deployments to Afghanistan, and it doesn't look like we're going to, the function of our troops in Iraq are just going to change to a security force. We're not going to be, infantry there. We're going to, it's going to be a security force. I really don't see how that's getting out of Iraq. Also, Bush did a lot of things to damage the Bill of Rights and the Constitution, specifically with the Military Commissions Act, secret trials for convicted so-called terrorists. We have the John Warner Defense Authorization Act totally just abolished posse comitatus. Now federal police and the military can engage in law enforcement for the people. Obama voted for the FISA Act to grant telecommunications companies for immunity for committing warless wiretaps on the American people. How are we going to get America back? The same Bush era that made him so unpopular.
Great question. I think that modern day Democrats, Obama included, tend to be way too cautious in challenging the national security establishment. And there are so far there are two major areas that I don't agree with the Obama administration. And one is the foreign policy areas that we were talking about. I would like to see us get out of Iraq quicker and more completely. I never thought the idea of having that big a residual force was a good idea. And I'm not convinced, I'm all for going after terrorists, but I'm not convinced that adding more troops in Afghanistan is going to be the right way to do it. I think he needs to be tougher on the big banks and move much more quickly to dramatically change the big banks and the banking system. So those are I think the two areas that I worry the most about. One thing I will say about Obama, and I know him a little bit, I don't know him well, but I've known him for a few years. He is much different than Bush in that Obama is not at all like that. Obama will change direction if he sees that something's not working. And so I think that whether it's Afghanistan or Iraq or the banks, I think we're going to see an evolving presidency. I think as he gains confidence in dealing with the military establishment, I think as things don't work out the way some of his military guys say they will in Afghanistan, for example, I think we may see him shifting. I can't promise that, but I think that it's entirely possible that he will shift in his direction over time, and I hope he does. Getting involved, but also just showing up at town hall meetings when your congressperson comes home and making the push and telling him it's just not enough to just do the little things.